Good kick right in front of the goal, and it's in.
Back in, cuts to his corner, take the shot, he scores!
Section 2 matchup between the Upper St. Clair Lady Panthers and your Peters Township Lady Indians. Upper St. Clair comes into today's game with a section overall record of 6-4. Number 12, senior, Olivia Imatangelo. Senior, number 18, Carson Bowe. Senior, number 11, Zoe Dassa. Senior, number 7, Lily Paulson. Senior, number 4, Lexi Hall. Senior, number 3, Bree Lang. Senior, number 17, Emily Rocco. Senior, number 16, Alice Smith. Junior, number 1, Michaela Denver. Junior, number 10, Mackenzie Dupree. Junior, number 21, Natalie Gomez. Upper St. Clair is coached by Dave Gray, assisted by Sharon Szymanski and Greg Ryan. Now for your Peters Township Lady Indians. Lady Indians come into today's game with a section of overall record of 8-1-1. Peters starting lineup, number 2, sophomore, Irene Delana. Sophomore, number 8, Brooke Autumn. Sophomore, number 9, number 10, Lexi Carrasco. Sophomore, number 22, Bliss Plummer. Junior, number 4, Jillian Martin. Junior, number 16, Maddie Schweiger. Junior, number 21, CC Scott. Junior, number 20, Abby Newpay. Junior, number 29, Casey Brown. Senior, number 26, Sarah Heisiger. And senior, number 00, Emma Solich. Lady Unions are coached by Pat Vera, assisted by Dave Mollesey, Brendan Albright, and Elizabeth Webb.
All right, welcome to Peters Township Stadium here on a sunny, brisk Saturday, noon start for Peters Township and Upper St. Clair girls soccer. It's Al Lopez here with Chris Schweiger. Chris, first time around, the Panthers came away with the overtime victory over the Indians. The Indians only lost so far this year.
Yeah, they managed to bury a free kick with less than a minute left in double overtime. Heartbreaking loss for the Lady Indians, and let's see if they can avenge that loss here today.
Panthers struggling a bit this year as compared to normal. They are in a situation where they have 2 games remaining. This one today, and then they play Baldwin. They need to win one of those 2 to qualify for the playoffs, according to Coach Dave Gray.
Yeah, and they are playing shorthanded. I'm guessing that there was a COVID situation, and none of their freshmen or sophomores are eligible to play right now. So they're going to have to try to eke out a win while playing shorthanded.
Yeah, they, from what I understand, they have five starters missing from the lineup. Includes 4 of the underclassmen, and then center back Eva Rankin, junior, and a very strong player. So they'll be up against it a little bit. Missing a lot of their pace up top, with Sammy Prunzik out of this game. So we'll see. But Coach Gray has his work cut out for him for sure.
Also missing their goalkeeper as well.
Yes, and so junior Michaela Densmore into goal for the Panthers today. And we're underway here. Indians wearing the red and black vertical stripes. St. Clair in all white.
Looks like potentially started out in the 4-4-2 again today.
Yeah, I think looks like Heisinger and Plummer running up top. Schwager playing through to Heisinger. Natalie Gilbert back, and Shepard's that out of bounds for the Panthers for a goal kick. And looks like you're going to have Gilbert taking the goal kicks instead of Densmore here for the Panthers. The Indians comfortably in the playoffs and have already clinched the section. So they're looking just to wrap up a top 4 seed for the playoffs, Chris, which, as I understand it, would give them a bye in the first round.
Should also give them a home game as well, at least one home game, right?
Well, from what I understand, all games the higher seed team will be the home team for all games except the finals this year. Again, another different situation than we've had due to COVID. Typically, you'd have a couple games at the same venue, and I think that that might be a measure to ensure that you don't have 4 teams' fans in a stadium at one time. St. Clair with it at midfield. That's Lexi Hall. That's Emily Rocco.
Delano Steele.
Rocco, number 17 for the Panthers. She's the one that had that goal winner in the first game. I haven't seen the replay on that, Chris, but to my eyes in the live action, that it sure looked like that was an offsides play that was not called for the game winner.
I received no fewer than 5 or 6 pictures taken by angry Peters Township parents with breakdowns, diagram circles, indicating that it was most definitely offsides.
Technology is a beautiful thing.
It is. Much to the chagrin of the referees. But
Indians looking to attack. Plummer trying to cross it, just wasn't able to wrap her foot around that. Densmore will punt it. It's Mackenzie Dupre tries to drop it to Elle Snyder.
Schwager through to Breyer.
Here's Breyer.
Breyer finds
Good ball to
Schwager.
Schwager. See if Schwager can get one on frame here. And there's a goal.
Schwager to Plummer.
Almost a carbon copy, Chris, of the first goal the other night in the game against Canon-Mac. Schwager gets a step on the right side and pulls across back, and Plummer there to finish it. So 1-0 lead. 36:44 left in the first half, and that's just huge for the Indians, Chris. The longer this game went scoreless, the more St. Clair's confidence would grow, and that's going to be tough. Now they're trying to come right back. This is Carson Bogan, talented senior.
Yeah, despite the loss of 5 starters, you still can't take this team for granted. I mean, I suspect that every kid out in the field right now has probably been playing cup soccer since they were 8 or 9 years old. So
That's a safe bet there. Rocco battling New Paver. New Paver shields it out for the throw. Just looking down at St. Clair's bench, Chris, there are not many subs there.
Yeah, I think I counted 5.
Coach Gray told me that he has, in effect, 1 sub. I don't know if that means 1 sub that he's comfortable playing or 1 sub that he can possibly play, but that'll be something to watch here. Bogan and Dupre trying to combine. Here's Rocco. Back to Bogan. She gets a cross off.
Offerman plays it out of danger there.
Zoe Dasso trying to settle it there for St. Clair. Here's Dupre. That's going to go out for a goal kick. Now Sawich with a heads-up play. Emma Sawich, senior goalie for the Indians, goes and grabs it. She's going to give this a ride here.
Yeah, I don't know if you mentioned this, Al, but this could possibly be our last home game of the regular season here today. I know we have one scheduled for Tuesday against Pine Richland, but there's probably a high probability that game gets canceled.
I am guessing that it is. So last regular season home game, I think is probably likely. Breyer tries to redirect that. I don't know if she's trying to get it on frame or find Heisinger, but goes out for a goal kick.
We really had we had a not bad fall weather-wise. I don't think we had one home game that there was even a raindrop. It's been a good fall for high school soccer
it
here.
It has. The boys had a wet one the other night against Canamac, but came away with a 4-1 victory.
Which gave them the section title as well, right?
It gave them the section, so that's the way we like it. Boys and girls both win in the section, as it should be, the natural order of things here in Peters Township.
Spoken like a true graduate of Peters Township High School.
Here's Heisinger. Lily Falsey picked that off. Rocco's going to look for Dupre. Dupre battling Marvin. Marvin with a little bit of a push there.
Might have got away, yeah.
Jillian.
Might have got away with one, but
probably depends on who you ask.
Yep.
Goes over to New Paver, see if she can find Breyer. She does. Breyer's got some space there. Finds Plummer, and that's a nice ball to Sarah Heisinger. That's a close call there, Chris.
Yeah,
that's a close call. It was bang, bang. Certainly we don't have the angle that the referee does.
Yeah, referee just happened to be standing right on the line when the call was made, so
kudos to her for being in position. Gilbert will restart for the Panthers. There's Brooke Offerman.
Cece tries to touch it over to Breyer, but little mishit there. Perosco goes up for it.
Yeah, Bogan battling Perosco. Delano's going to safely play it out of bounds. Here's Bogan. Bogan's a physical player up top. There's a good. Wasn't able to get the cross off there, but Sawich smothered it. And so Bogan's a good player with her back to the goal that she's going at, Chris. So, you know, she's a physical player, strong player, able to hold defenders off. So, watch that matchup. I'm sure St. Clair will try to find her feet in the box.
Possibly looking for her to distribute it back to a midfielder coming on.
It looks like St. Clair is in a 4-4-2 as well, with Rocco and Bogan up top. St. Clair without Sammy Prunzik, their speedy sophomore.
Delano puts a head on it.
Well done by Falsey there to settle for St. Clair. Marvin on Rocco. Schweiger does a nice job of sealing the St. Clair midfielder off there. Ball goes out of bounds for St. Clair kick. Scott applying the initial pressure, and Plummer double teams.
Breyer finds New Paver, breaking up the flank. New Paver takes her space.
That's going to go out for a goal kick, trying to connect. Newpaper trying to connect with Heisinger.
Yeah, I think she thought Heisinger was going to dive down the middle, but Heisinger broke outside, ball went inside, unfortunate.
CC wins the head ball on the goal kick. Here comes Schweiger. Cuts it back. Plays a square ball to CC. Not sure if CC was trying to put that on net or play that ball over to Breyer. Breyer's got it now. Heisinger over there working on the defender, Olivia Angelo. Cross attempt goes wide, and Gilbert will be
In the game for Peters Township, number 7, Isabel Guna.
keying it in here.
B.
On the
Guna
goal kick.
enters the game. Looks like she assumes Schweiger's position on the outside. Schweiger slides up top.
Offerman with a good win there. Continues to control. Wins it from Dupree.
She took a little bit of a bump
She
in that effort to win it from Dupree,
She
but
did.
it's a price you pay sometimes, right?
Absolutely right.
Newpaver.
With Breyer.
Maybe a little too much pace on that, or maybe she wasn't looking for Schweiger there, but whichever the case, the ball deflects out of bounds. Another goal kick.
So early, no question a territorial advantage for the Indians. Sort of controlling play here. Gilbert with her 6th or 7th goal kick already. We are just 11 minutes into this match. Rocco controlling, looking forward. And that's when you're playing a 4-4-2 and one of your forwards drops in, 20 yards to win the ball. There's not much for them to do, Chris, and you saw that there.
Yep.
After she controlled, just not many options. Gilbert picked off by Scott.
Schweiger controls, looks back for Marvin. Finds Scott.
Scott. If the Indians could switch the side of the field here, they'd have a nice numbers situation. Heisinger looking.
Finds
now
that.
She finds Breyer. Breyer one to beat. Good double team. Initially stopped. That ball goes across. That's going to be a goal.
Slithers through to B. Guna, who makes no mistake on the finish.
Peters Township goal scored by number 7, Isabel Guna.
Indians just a little overwhelming at this point, Chris. 2-0, just under 12 minutes into the game. Just too many red shirts in the box, unaccounted for. Good finish by Isabel Guna. I think it was that Breyer that played the ball across.
Yes, it was. Yes, it was.
Township number 27, Bella Spergel.
Spergel comes in and replaces Casey Breyer. B. Guna slides over to the left side.
Here's Rocco. So 2-0. I think one more would absolutely be a backbreaker here, Chris. Just with the Panthers being so shorthanded today.
Schweiger up to Spergel. Spergel didn't quite turn her hips enough there.
Now Dunsmore makes the easy play, cutting off the cross. Offerman wins the punt. Lexi Hall bangs it up top. Marvin.
Chili.
Rocco finds Dupre, but out of bounds. St. Clair's been doing a lot of chasing so far, Chris. They haven't been able to possess the ball, and with only one viable sub, that is going to make it even harder for St. Clair.
Looks like St. Clair's getting ready to bring that sub in.
Amber Siri getting loose.
Peters changes fields over to Newpaver. Newpaver tries to hit Heisinger down the middle, intercepted.
Amata Angelo able to cut that off. Here's Rocco.
Marvin harasses her. Breaks it down.
Oh, Rocco able to get a step here. Finds Bogan.
Perosco plays the ball.
Physical play by Bogan there. That's
Looked like that might have actually been off the St. Clair player, but I don't know that any of the referees were in place to see it, but so it looks like it's going to be a St. Clair throw.
Yep, they find Bogan again. Good double team there, Marvin and Delano. Marvin wins that. Out of bounds for another throw-in. Bogan's gonna take this. I'm sure Dave Gray would rather have Bogan on the field here than throwing that, but cleared out by the Indians. Heisinger's not going to get to it.
Another St. Clair throw. Sprigel goes up for it, comes away with it.
Scott running through.
Good jump there.
And Natalie Gilbert here. Gilbert showing good pace there. Get in there to shield that off. So you had the Michigan State commit for Peters, C.C. Scott, going against the Xavier commitment for Upper St. Clair, Natalie Gilbert. Good matchup there.
Peters makes another substitution. Plummer comes in for Schweiger. Peters Township throw. .24 minutes remain in the first half. Score 2-0 Peters Township.
It's going to be a goal kick. Hoping as the sun gets a little higher here, Chris, that we'll be out of the shade. A little brisk in the shade.
Yes, it is.
Sunny on the field for the girls.
It's a shame the cables on these microphones aren't about 3 feet longer, Al.
To work on that.
The sacrifices we make for our children announcing these high school games.
Noisy flock of birds going over there. I think they're thinking they might be about time to relocate for the winter. Another goal kick here for St. Clair.
Just glad they did not drop an aerial assault on us as they flew overhead.
That's a good point.
Ball played up. Delano to Marvin.
There's Dupree.
Marvin's pass intercepted by
There's
Dupree.
Bogan slides it over. L. Snyder.
There's a
And it's
really
gonna be
big gap
St. Clair
between our
throw.
midfielders and our strikers that St. Clair briefly exposed.
It did. Peters recovered pretty well there. Now Bogan drives line. Perosco plays it out, but Bogan does win a corner kick out of that. It's going to be Mackenzie Dupree playing this corner kick. Keep an eye on Gilbert and Bogan on the back post here. It's a good ball across. Deflected down. Goes far. And that'll be a white throw. Think you got that one right.
Yeah, Gilbert did a good job of preventing the. I'm not sure if that was Jillian that was going for it.
Yeah, a couple Indians there, and we're gonna have another corner kick there. Delano tried to clear, hit off of Marvin.
sure her dad would say that maybe that knocked some sense into Jillian.
May have very well read his mind. This is Lexi Hall. She's going to put it with her left. That's
Wow.
a great shot and a great goal by Carson Bogan.
Yeah, that was fantastic stuff.
Really excellent left-footed volley and redirecting that.
Yeah, there is nothing that our goalkeeper saw which could have done about that. That ball had some serious pace.
No time to react. Went in between the Peters defender on the post and Emma Sawich there. So it's 2-1. The ever-important third goal. And St. Clair back in this thing. And with a little confidence, a little energy. Let's see if the Indians can answer. Nice driven corner kick there by Lexi Hall to the near post.
Yeah, and it looked like one of the Peters defenders definitely lost their mark there, leaving that that redirect wide open.
You just don't want the offensive team to get the first touch on a driven ball like that, and it did end up in the back of the net. Carson Bogan heading to, I believe, UNC Wilmington next year, the senior. Committed to this summer, I believe, to continue her soccer career. So it's volleyed in. That's a tough ball. Marvin has to take that out of the air on the head. Tough driven ball. Sawich grabs it before it goes out. Very alert play by Emma Sawich, the St. Francis of Pennsylvania recruit.
Yeah, I think Sawich prevented another corner kick opportunity there.
Yep, Sawich and Carson Bogan for St. Clair have played their club ball together for a long time. I think their whole career, so very familiar with each other.
Just under 20 minutes remain in the first half.
Referee in the middle rocking the short sleeves here, Chris.
Not afraid.
No, he feels no cold. Heisinger finds Offerman. Nice play to the overlapping. Is that Guna over there?
Yes.
That's B. Guna.
Looks like Peters Township's going to make a couple of substitutions.
Peters Township, number 29, Casey Breyer, number 16, Maddie Schwager.
Out go Spurgell and Guna, and in come Breyer and Schwager. Looks like they assume the outside midfield responsibilities there.
New paver. Good play to head that back in. Densmore a little slow getting off her line, but she did eventually and called her defender off.
Yeah, it looked like the Lady Indians were a little slow to react there. They might have had an opportunity had they crashed the net.
Especially when you get a goalkeeper that's not used to being in there. You want to run those opportunities down. You can't be sure if the communication is going to
just apply
be
as
what
much.
St. Clair wants. Here's Bogan. Bogan gives Delano a shove. No foul called. Good physical play. St. Clair looking to play it into the box here. Here's Rocco going against Marvin. Is Rocco going to save this? She is not.
Not quite there.
Thought she had a chance there initially, but Jillian Marvin had that red all the way. St. Clair at the throw. It's Dupree. Dupree finds Bogan up there. Tough one for Bogan to handle. Sort of a cross by Dupree. Bogan had to bring it down with her chest. St. Clair with the throw.
St. Clair has definitely tilted the field in the last 4 or 5 minutes.
Yeah, a little momentum from the goal. Snyder heading it back. Newpaver won that ball again in the air, playing a strong game in the air. It's Heisinger. She's going to look for Plummer. Gilbert's going to gather that. See if she plays Densmore. She does. Be interesting to see the confidence that the St. Clair team has in Densmore's feet, you know, not being the regular goalkeeper there. Gilbert used her, and Densmore did quite well on that play. There's Rocco to Bogan. Bogan going against Marvin. Gets by her. Slides it in front. Loose ball. Boy, St. Clair almost with the equalizer there. Bogan causing big problems over here on the left side, Chris.
A little bit of confusion in front of the net for the Lady Indians as well, and
Yeah.
I think that might have been Perosco that saved the goal. Either Perosco or Breyer, they were both there.
Yeah, that ball bouncing around in there. Nervous moments. Here's the corner kick. That's a good ball.
Looks like they're gonna.
Not sure who that was for St. Clair. Getting the top of the head on it, unable to redirect it with the forehead. But Indians kind of have to weather a storm here. Last 5 minutes, it's been all Panthers. Emma Sawich will restart with the goal kick.
When you say that goal breathes some new life into the Upper St. Clair girls, you weren't kidding.
Delino holding Bogan off and able to play that ball out. Good play by Irene there. There's Rocco and Marvin again. Rocco runs into Delino there. Good double team by Delino. Snyder trying to hook up there, unable. And no call there. Looked like the Plummer's foot got hooked up with the St. Clair defender, but no call. Breyer finds Plummer. Schneider back, and then St. Clair able to clear out to the midfield.
I think maybe Plummer would have been better suited to let that ball go across. We had two girls wide open on the other side.
Yeah, definitely had a situation with the switch if we could have made it happen there. Ball would go harmlessly back to Sawich.
Just under 14 minutes remain.
Drag ball over top. I mean, too strong for Bogan. See if the Indians can bring this out of the back. And they're going to start with the punt.
I don't know that any.
Scott wins that over top. Gilbert heads it back to Scott, back to Gilbert. Little two-man game here. Gilbert finds Rocco. Rocco looking for something. Not finding much, and Schwager pokes it away. They're letting them play a little bit, aren't they, Chris? A lot of little nudges either way that could be called, and they're not.
Yeah, I count probably about 4 or 5 this game, maybe more.
Gilbert sort of uncontested, able to win that.
Ball harmlessly rolls in on Emma Sawich. Scott tips it over to Casey Breyer. Finds Offerman. Scott up to Schwager, who a little bit of a miss hit there. It looks like it's going to be a goal kick for Upper St. Clair.
In the game for Peters Township, number 7 is Valbuena.
Now Marvin's going to get moved up top here. See if she can create some opportunities in the position she's accustomed to here for the Indians. Schweiger with a nice ball over to Breyer. Breyer finds Heisinger. Heisinger looking to cross. It's going to go to B. Guna. B swings it back across.
It's like Schweiger and one of the St. Clair defenders had their legs tangled up there. Scott chips it up to Marvin, who manages to get across. That deflects off of Gilbert out of bounds for a Peters Township corner kick.
It's going to be Brooke Offerman here. And, I believe this is the Indians' first corner of the day. St. Clair gets first touch on that. Marvin puts it back in over top. Scott gets on it. Schweiger, that would have been interesting if that had gone through. I think Gilbert blocked that. Looked like it might have been ticketed for the far post. There's Rocco. Offerman. Gilbert. Dupre unable to corral it.
Looks like Peters trying to settle things
See
down.
if they can swing it across here. Delino to Perosco. Looking for Offerman. It gets through, and St. Clair wins that. Good win by Perosco over Bogan. And here's Rocco. Rocco battling B. Guna. Rocco's really created a lot of trouble over here on this side throughout the first half, Chris. Good strong player. She's not doing it with pace. She's kind of doing it with a little combination of physicality and decent pace.
Definitely using her size advantage on Guna to her advantage there.
Yes, Amber Siri out of the game now for the Panthers. So true to his word, Coach Gray working with one sub here. Here's Dupre. She's going to try and have a shot here. Good job by the Indians double teaming that, not letting her get that off. Dupre does have the ability to shoot from distance.
Breyer was right on her hip pocket there, not letting her get turned around and release the shot.
Yeah, certainly the Indians are aware that Dupre is going to try to get that shot off. St. Clair tries to poke it through, but Delino's there. No opposition from St. Clair. It's a good ball to Marvin. Marvin's got Scott on the outside. She plays it. CC can't get around that. Densmore gets it. Offerman takes the punt out of the air. Schweiger with the touch. Pays a little bit of a price there. There's Rocco. Well, that's a great stick by Schweiger. Breyer. Jillian gets a touch. Tries to turn and shoot. It's blocked. Good play to Schweiger. Schweiger not able to get her right foot around that to get that on frame. But some good action by the Indians. Kind of able to turn the tide here.
They've definitely been possessing the ball a lot better over the last couple of minutes and winning some of the 50-50 battles.
Dupre gonna look for Bogan. Delino perfectly positioned there. It's New Paver. Dupre hassling her, able to win it. Good play by Newpaver to keep Bogan's effort from going back to Dupre. Here's Guna. Guna plays Heisinger, and she's through. And
Well
she
done.
slots it. Well done there. Well done there. Tough break for the St. Clair defender there.
26.
I think she got a touch on that, and it just fell perfectly for Heisinger. And
Yeah, kind of bounced right off of Heisinger's hip there after the touch, and
it did. Just fell perfectly, and Heisinger did a nice job finishing that. Densmore kind of came off our line a little bit, and then stopped and sort of froze Chris. And I think Coach Gray's telling her she's got to be more aggressive on that play. But certainly tough to count on your goalkeeper to stop breakaways like that.
and Sarah was patient with it and waited until the goaltender started to challenge the ball and opened up that far post, and she took advantage of it.
Yeah, so 3-1 score here in favor of the Indians. 6 minutes left. Carson Bogan imploring her teammates to pick it up. Emma Cantwell into the game. She's going to go back. Heisinger out. Schweiger's going to go up top. The 4-4-2 with Marvin. Cantwell goes to the midfield. Here's Schweiger. Looking for Marvin. Marvin's going to be pressuring Gilbert. Gilbert turns. And that's an instance there. And now Nat plays Densmore. There's an instance there, I think, in the with their starting goalkeeper. I think Gilbert plays that ball back to Densmore the first time.
Yes. Absolutely.
Here's Dupre. Here's a shot. Sawich able to handle that. Not poorly struck by Dupre,
But 30 yards out.
30
so.
yards out. Sawich will handle that every time. Cantwell doing battle with Snyder. And
Ball.
Marvin after Gilbert again, and again Gilbert turns rather than playing that ball back. Scott finds Guna.
Gilbert's so strong back there. It is. It's not an easy task to take her off the ball.
Nope, and another situation where two teammates in cup play, Jillian Marvin and Natalie Gilbert, very, very familiar with each other.
Looks like Sprigell coming in for B. Guna.
In the game for Peters Township, number 27, Bella Sprigell.
CC Scott. Looks like she's moving over.
In the game for
She's
Peters,
going to
number
be
26,
sitting
Sarah
down here.
CC Scott
seems
coming
like
out.
She might be maybe a little limp there.
Yeah.
Not sure, Chris.
Sure looks like it. Hope she's okay.
Yeah, she looks like she's shaking something off with her left leg. Dupre carrying out the midfield for St. Clair, and her effort to play the ball back over to the right side of the field goes harmlessly to Sawich.
3.5 minutes left.
That up to midfield. Offerman to Breyer. Al Snyder's touch is a little far. Schwager tries to bring it down, but Rocco's there.
Cantwell gives chase. Marvin comes in to create a 2v1.
Yep, and I think we're starting to see, Chris, the runs just aren't being made right now by St. Clair. Rocco not options, so the lack of subs here is maybe starting to show a little fatigue by the Panthers. Nifty play by Schwager. She's going to look for Heisinger. Cantwell finds Marvin. Marvin trying to find Schwager there. Pass just a little off.
Heisinger tries to pull that to space.
There's Bogan.
Defended well.
Bogan again showing her strength on the ball. Delino battling her. And it'll be handball there.
Just under 2
Ball
minutes
hit
remain.
off of Delino's arm there as Bogan was trying to play it by. 3-1 Indians lead here late in the first half.
Natalie with the ball in.
It's a good ball in. Sawich out there.
Well done by Emma. Not an easy ball to handle.
Not at all. Not at all. You know, you face that decision of coming out there, and you got to hope that nobody skips that ball. Either the other team or your team. Those are dangerous plays. Snyder trying to play it through, and Offerman picks that off. St. Clair just sort of kicking, losing a little composure back there. 40 seconds left, and now we see, St. Clair looking at a 2-on-5, so their midfielders are having a hard time making these runs now. Here's Rocco.
Good stuff by Rocco, though. Possesses the ball.
You jinxed her.
Yep, I sure did. Which is okay since she's on the opposition, but.
Yep, no complaints. Here's Breyer. Breyer looking to shoot with the right there. Haven't seen Casey try to take the defender to her left there. Yet this half, I don't think. I'd like to see Casey give that a go.
8, 7.
Cantwell gets it to Breyer, and this half is gonna
2.
end with the 3-1 Peters lead here. Early goal by Peters, then they went up 2-0, and St. Clair got back in the game on a Carson Bogan goal, but Peters got that ever important third goal, 2-goal cushion here going into half.
Yeah, I mean, Peters Township clearly has the upper hand here with Upper St. Clair, missing so many of their starters. Even though the scoreboard reads 3-1, it doesn't even feel that close. Peters Township, for the vast majority of the game, has controlled the pace of play and done a pretty good job of possessing the ball, limiting Upper St. Clair to just a couple of opportunities. So we'll see what Coach Vereb does in the second half. I suspect maybe we'll see some players that we don't typically see in the second half, but you never know. It's an important win today. We'll see what happens in the second half. All right, Al, here we are back, getting ready for the start of the second half at Confluence Financial Partners Stadium, Peters Township High School. The Lady Indians are up 3-1 against the Upper St. Clair girls.
Yep, we've moved down into the sun here for the second half. We'll see, Chris. I'm sure Peters is looking to get that fourth goal early if they can. St. Clair, with the limited subs that they have here, I'm sure they are going to be pushing as much as they can early on to try to get that second goal, try and pull within one. The longer this game goes on, the more fatigued they're going to be.
Yeah, and they were pushing hard after they got that first goal and controlled play for a good 7-8 minutes of the first half. Then Peters seemed to wrest control of the game back.
Yeah, St. Clair's, they've got some talent out there. There's no question they have some top-end players that have the capability of putting the ball in the net when given a chance. So, Peters has got to be, they've got to be on their game here, needless to say.
Throw Peters Township, Casey Breyer. Ready's the throw.
Scott to Breyer. Breyer back to Newpaver. Newpaver looking to switch it. St. Clair hits it back, but Offerman right there. Offerman looking to play Plummer through, but
I don't think
not on
Plummer anticipated that.
no, not on the same page there.
Ball
Bouncing,
yeah. That was
bouncing and bouncing back towards Peters' end there. Bogan.
That was equivalent of an 80-yard punt from the keeper with all the bounces.
And Rocco gets Sawich's clearance attempt. Here's Dupre, and here's the shot. Sawich in good position. That's not the opportunity the Indians want to give up, though, Chris.
Yeah.
Absolutely not.
Yeah, if Dupree gets a better hit on that, that's quickly a 3-2 game.
Yeah, that one will often end up in the back of the net.
Sawich did well not to give up a rebound, too. That ball definitely had pace on it.
Yes, it was well struck. Prey and Breyer battling there. Schweiger does well to break that play up. St. Clair will key it in again. Dupre, just a harmless play into Sawich there. I'm not sure what she had in mind there. Possibly trying to switch the ball.
Delano takes possession, takes a look over to Perosco.
Perosco, I think she's looking for Breyer. Misplayed by the St. Clair defender.
Yeah, that's like the third time this half that we've for some reason skipped the midfield out of the backfield, and you know, I think oftentimes the girls are just better off taking the easy pass into the midfield and work it up patiently. With a 3-1 lead, there's no need to look for the home run balls.
Yeah, definitely agree. Definitely agree. Here's Newpaver, Breyer. Breyer looking to Offerman. Brooke does very well to get a first touch on that with the St. Clair defender converging. Dupre, it's not gonna work.
Newpaver with the throw. Scott fights for it. I think the referee missed a call there.
Yeah, we got Coach Gray, we have the
Coach
linesman, we've got the center referee. Very confusing here.
Yeah, I think Coach Gray was trying to buy one there. Almost did, quite honestly.
Almost.
Can't blame him. That's what coaches do. But that was very clearly a Peters Township throw. Errant ball out on the field. Causes a slight delay in the throw. St. Clair with the throw in.
Rocco trying to play it up to Bogan. Marvin gets there, plays up for Plummer.
Plummer can't seem to get around. Who is that? Number 4 for St. Clair.
Lexi Hall. Scott, or yeah, CC Scott is able to win a corner. See if the Indians can find their 4th goal here. A little more than 5 minutes into the second half. Offerman Finds Scott. Scott heads it out. Coach Gray complaining about obstruction on the St. Clair goalkeeper. We'll keep an eye on that next time, Chris.
Yeah, I wasn't looking at the keeper, to be honest with you, Al. But Coach Gray was extremely agitated, so I suspect there might have been some fire where that smoke was.
Could be certainly a frustrating scenario for St. Clair, with 5 of their starters unable to play today. And you know, this is one of the better rivalries in the Whippeal for sure. St. Clair and Peters. You never want to be on the losing end of a lopsided match. St. Clair's on the brink of that here.
Like Schweiger stole it off of Dupree, but ball ends up back with Upper St. Clair. Heisinger gives chase. Dupree with the ball again.
Dupree gets off a decent cross there.
Yeah,
With
Prosco. I thought Prosco did a good job of keeping her outside, but you're right. Dupree somehow managed to get a strong cross off there.
She did. Marvin able to defend that without much problem, but new paver to Breyer. Breyer finds Heisinger. Gilbert intercepts for St. Clair. Rocco running at Marvin. Marvin does a good job there.
That was an easy handball call there. Took an unfortunate bounce off of Heisinger's foot up directly to her hand.
Yeah, that ball right within the center referee's 5-yard radius there, Chris. So an easy call to make for him. Delino gets a head on it.
Oh, that could have been a handball
Still
in the
there.
box there.
Marvin plays it out. Yeah, Rocco trying to flick it by Jillian there.
Yeah, it looked like it hit Jillian directly in the hand.
Luckily, she had that hand down. And wins it, but here's a corner for St. Clair. Can be sure St. Clair's going to send everybody here. Set pieces, they're going to have to make a go at a finish. Sawich, good play coming out and winning it. Back to Rocco.
Yeah, Sawich, I'll tell you what, the last 2 corner kicks, St. Clair managed to get first touch on the cross on the corner. That time Sawich said, "Forget it, I'm gonna take care of this myself."
Yep, good play by the senior goalkeeper. Offerman wins that head off the punt. Schweiger plays it up line to Plummer. Trying to get by there. Lexi Hall for St. Clair plays it out of bounds.
In the game for Peters Township, number 7, Isabel Guna, number 27, Bella Sprigel.
Looks like Coach Vereb just replaced both strikers. In come Guna and Sprigel. Out goes Plummer and Heisinger. Off the throw, there's a little bit of a battle for possession. Offerman, nice touch up to Scott. See if the Indians can get reset here.
Back, new paver. Scott nods it on.
It's another
Michaela
situation
Densmore able to.
It's another situation where we skip the midfield, you know.
Yep.
Those balls on the ground are much easier to possess than a ball in the air.
Yeah, and the angle that you get when a midfielder's playing the ball as a forward is much easier to work with than the angle you usually get when it's coming straight from the back. St. Clair looking to find something, but just not having the numbers here. Delino finds it.
Guna fighting for it.
Here's Bogan. Over to Rocco. Marvin working on her. Played up for Dupre. She's going to go at Offerman, but can't get to it.
About 29 minutes remain in the second half. Score still 3-1 favor of the Lady Indians.
Prosco putting some pressure on.
Yeah, that was well defended. Prosco got a little piece of
Snyder
that.
to Hall. Now here's Rocco looking for Hall. She's going to get a cross off here, and a nice cross. Sawich able to cover up there. Good read on the cross by Emma.
Yep. Difficult
And
ball to
then,
handle, but
yeah, she got able to cover up on the loose ball there.
Schwager fighting Dupree.
In the game for Upper St. Clair, number 6, Amber Siri.
Looks like Heisinger comes back
In the
in.
game for Peters Township, number 26, Sarah Heisinger.
Breyer goes off. Guna slots back to left outside mid. Looks like Peters is sticking with the 4-4-2 still.
Heisinger trying to pressure Gilbert over there.
It's not an easy battle to win against Gilbert.
No, Heisinger gets called for the foul.
Yeah, I think they called dangerous play. She was on the ground, and I don't know that she could have done anything differently, but I think the referee probably made the right call.
No question. Guna looking up there. Densmore wanted that, called that, but the St. Clair defender thought better of it and cleared it herself.
Offerman gives a little bit of chase there, puts pressure on. Forces a little bit of an errant pass there. Schwager comes up with it.
Good ball through for Schwager. A little foot race here with Gilbert. She cuts Gilbert. Looking across. Good ball to Heisinger. Heisinger.
Oh.
I think that's off the football goal post.
Yes, yes. Good
Yeah,
movement, though.
Yeah, Schwager did a good job over on the right to avoid Gilbert. And a good look for Heisinger.
Scott with the head up. Guna fights for it. Good physical battle between Guna, the Upper St. Clair midfielder.
Trying to get a number.
Looked like
number and a name there.
number 11, I believe
Zoe
that was.
Dasso. That's Zoe Dasso.
New paver with the soccer equivalent of a pump fake there.
Heisinger back to New Paver. Long ball will go right to Densmore.
Gilbert provides a little protection as Sprigel tried to bust in on the ball. Looks like that went off at Scott's shoulder, maybe.
She did win it. One of the harder things you have to do as a soccer player is take a punt out of the air. especially on a day that's a little bit gusty like today.
Yeah, and I can tell every time the girls look at those airborne balls, they're looking directly at the sun as well.
Absolutely. Dasso wins it there. Bogan, St. Clair looking like she's playing in the midfield here, second half. Up to Rocco. Rocco working on Marvin. Marvin able to shield her off. Rocco looking for a call. Those kind of calls are not being made today, Chris. They're letting them play. A little frustration by Lily Falsey. There's Gilbert. Looked like a decent chance for Peters there, but Gilbert takes control.
Good thought by B. Guna up there, Sprigel. Unfortunately, it was Gilbert up there waiting for her. Looks like Breyer and Plummer coming back in. Schweiger and Sprigel going off. Guna slotting over to right outside mid.
Number 29, Casey Breyer. Number 22, Bliss Plummer.
Just under 23 minutes remain, second half.
Rocco and Guna battling over there. Rocco gets by, and that ball was out. Siri finds Rocco. But it's a 2-on-5 sort of situation.
Yes, exactly. Offerman just kept her outside and didn't let her have any options.
Singer wins that tackle. And there's a goal.
Nice. Good
shot. Great
shot.
shot there.
Yeah, I mean the back line just kept backing away, and Sarah had 5 yards in front of her and was wise just to keep inching towards the net and unleashed a shot. That was a good shot.
Yeah, she hit that clean, and
number 10,
ball dipped under the bar. Nothing Densmore could do about that. So 21 minutes, 49 seconds left in the match. Indians take a 3-goal lead here for the first time, 4-1.
Ball rolls out of bounds. Peters Township throw.
Dupre takes that Heisinger pass. Heisinger's got it back. Siri to Dupre. Breyer cuts that off. Bogan busts that up. Bogan with a good ball to let the air out a little bit. There's Rocco. Marvin stops that effort. Siri going to try to get something off. Wasn't able to bring it in.
Couldn't receive that pass. Deflected off her foot out of bounds. Goal kick, Peters Township.
Sawich will restart here.
Brooke had Dupree literally hanging all over her there, managed to still maintain possession. Good work by Brooke. Jillian was looking for Plummer.
In the game for Peters Township, number 23.
Just past the halfway mark here in the second half. Indians 4, Upper St. Clair Panthers 1. Rocco trying to get through there for the Panthers.
She
Emma
was like
Cantwell into the match.
she's flying through there like a missile.
Here's Guna. That ball was out of bounds.
Pace of play has definitely slowed down quite a bit the last couple of minutes.
It has, you know, the 3-goal lead. I think the Panthers sort of recognize that's insurmountable at this point. Breyer giving Dupre hard time there. Ball goes back to Densmore. Offerman wins that. Here's Marvin.
I think Offerman has won no fewer than 20 balls out of the air today. She's done well.
She's figured out exactly where Densmore's punts are going to go and parked herself there.
Marvin was looking for Breyer. Looked like it was tipped out of bounds by the St. Clair defender.
Here's Offerman.
Offerman tries to tuck it into the corner for Guna. Looks like Guna was aggressively trying to work through the shield that was being put up by Natalie Gilbert.
Easy call there for the referee. Although it took him a while, so it might not have been that easy.
Well, he had to move his COVID mask out of the way before he could blow the whistle, Al. That adds a 1 to 2 second delay right there.
That's a good point. We've not seen the referees change sides like you normally would, Chris.
Never quite understood why they did that to begin with, Al.
No idea. New paver finds Breyer. Breyer looking for Marvin. Marvin wins it. Back to Breyer. That's a nice switch.
Yeah, the referees in PIAA play, WPIAL play, you know, you don't have the same level of consistency that you do in a real soccer game, or you know, with real FIFA referees, I guess you should say.
You do not.
You know, where the center ref kind of controls what's called, what's not. You know, here you have 3 equally powerful referees that could have completely divergent views of what's a foul and what's not a foul.
And 3 whistles.
Yes, and 3 whistles.
Here's Dupre. Tries to get a shot off there. It goes wide. Maybe high and wide. Here's Marvin.
Marvin finds that space on the right and goes to it.
Double team over there. St. Clair able to win it and clear it. Lexi Hall, the initial play.
15 minutes remain. Peters Township still up 4-1. Plummer gives chase. Offerman back to Delano to reset. Cantwell found herself in a 1v3 there. Tough to win those.
Dupree with another effort on goal there.
Yeah.
She certainly looks to take her chances. And frankly, you know, a game like this where they don't have numbers, it's hard to find any fault with that.
Absolutely. They all have to be pretty exhausted playing the entire game. And
Oh, for sure. For sure. That's a nice ball by Marvin.
that was a good ball. It was well defended.
Yeah, I wasn't sure how she got that cross off, but
Looks like we have Heisinger, Schweiger, and Lopez entering the game here.
corner kick for the Indians.
Lopez comes in and immediately goes over to take a corner, which she's had
First,
a remarkably high percentage conversion rate this year on Riley
let's
Lopez
see.
corners.
First touch in an hour here will be a corner kick, so. That was a good ball in, and there's a goal.
The percentage
Okay.
gets better. I think she's 4 for 5 or 4 for 6 on corners.
I don't know who got the head on that, but somebody. Might have been Irene. I'm not sure.
We'll
We'll
for
wait for John Gunas College. Rarely wrong.
and if he is, nobody knows any better.
That's right. So 5-1. Peters lead, 13 minutes, 12 seconds left. I think we're going to get Emma Burrows coming into the match.
Somebody else just came into the game. Did you see who?
Audrey Zierden.
Oh, okay, there's Audrey.
Zierden. Here's Rocco.
Looks like Audrey is playing in the midfield.
In the game for Peters Township, number 0, Emma Burrows.
Burrows isn't quite into the game yet. But
No, ball.
I enjoyed Guna's enthusiasm to.
She will be into the game.
Yes. Just under 12 and a half minutes remain.
Here's Bogan for the Panthers.
I missed the goal call. Who did?
I missed it as well. I don't know. Maybe there wasn't one. Zierden stops that. Bogan with a try from 32 yards out.
Also in the game for Peters Township, number 12, Taylor Sarniak.
Taylor Sarniak in for the Indians. And there's Emma Burrows into the match in net for the Indians.
Emma Sawich gets an early break. Emma Burrows comes in, and let me tell you, Al, it's not often that your second goalkeeper does not result in a diminishment of talent. Emma
No,
Burrows is an
absolutely.
extremely capable.
Yeah, Emma Burrows, an excellent goalkeeper. Indians with the luxury that I don't think anybody else in the Whitfield has, having two keepers of the quality there. And there's Dupree with another shot attempt.
Yeah, with Emma Sawich graduating at the end of this year, Emma Burrows, it'll be her net next year, and I don't expect to see any decrease in capability back there.
No, the Indians will be in good hands in the back again. Cantwell and L. Snyder battling. Schweiger gets it from Breyer.
Looks like Lopez was maybe trying to overlap there. Schweiger had it defended away. Good defensive play.
Here's Dupre. Zierden with good ball to Breyer. Breyer looking for Plummer. Gilbert steps in. Cantwell takes it from Gilbert. Here's Plummer.
You know, I'm surprised Coach Gray isn't subbing in some of his girls that are on the bench here.
Yeah, he does have a couple more that look like they might be. It's Plummer with a try.
Schweiger into Plummer. Plummer's shot was deflected. Or blocked.
Yeah, just played on by Dupre. And out of bounds.
Looks like we are doing a wholesale change about. Looks like
In the game for Peters Township,
Car-
number 3, Ella Newpaver. Number 24, Christina Seifer. Number 14, Cara Ligori. Number 11, Sophia Trapanotto.
So under 10 minutes here.
In the game for Upper St. Clair, number 8, Bailey Jans.
looks like a whole bunch of sophomores came in. This will be good experience for them. Cara Ligori entered the game. She's been having a really good season on the JV squad.
Schweiger had an Upper St. Clair player on her, carrying her for about 10, 15 yards there. Finally, the foul is called.
Surprised they called it, though, because it looked like she had just gained advantage, actually, but might as well have been a piggyback ride down the field there, huh? Trapanotto heads it over.
Trapanotto again.
Trapanotto, another girl that's had a good season on the JV squad. As has Ella Newpaver and Christina Seifer, both playing on the back line.
Trapanotto giving battle.
We now have two Newpavers on the back line.
You do.
Both Abby and Ella.
Ligori looking to cut that back to Sarniak. There's Cantwell, nice job playing it to Zierden. Zierden to Schweiger. Schweiger meets a double team, and Cantwell gets a loose ball. Cantwell carrying. She's going to have a go here. Oh, good ball to Trapanotto.
That was a really good ball.
Gilbert cuts that off before it gets to Densmore in the net. Seifer gets it from Ella Newpaver.
Good strong play by Zierden.
Good turn by Zierden.
Ligori. Looks like Coach Gray is going to put some new
Getting some
get some experience
here for some younger girls. We'll get some names on those if we can.
Well, I know number 13 is Lauren Oliva.
I'm seeing Olivia here, Chris. Do you know something I don't?
Yes, I do.
Lopez tries to play Ligori. Gilbert there to cut that off. You're just not going to beat
It's actually
Gilbert with
Oliva, but
speed. I can only read what I see written, Chris. If you've got outside knowledge, then I defer. Here's another corner for the Indians.
She plays on Maddie Schweiger's cup soccer team.
Well, either you've been saying her name wrong for a long time. There's a good ball. Knocked down, and another goal. Is that Schweiger?
Looks like that was Schweiger.
Schweiger in on that. Another goal off a corner kick.
Another Lopez corner kick resulting in a goal.
6-1 Indians.
Peters Township goal scored by number 16, Maddie Schweiger. In the game for Upper St. Clair, number 13, Lauren Olivia.
Well,
number 34, Hannah.
Obviously some sort of rare circumstances for the St. Clair Panthers here today, being without 5 of their starters, but nevertheless, the Indians did what they needed to do and took care of this game decisively. So very rare you're going to see a 6-1 score in any St. Clair Peters soccer game, boys or girls, but that's what we got here.
It's very rare you're going to see a 6-1 score in any Section 2 soccer game.
And it doesn't involve Baldwin, yes.
Yes.
Baldwin fans, you can keep the hate mail.
Yeah. However, Baldwin has, I don't know that that's going to be. I don't know that that's going to be the case going forward because I think you announced with me in the last time.
Very true. Baldwin looks like they are playing better soccer, and I think they were much more competitive this year.
I believe they just played to maybe a 2-1 or 1-0 loss to Bethel the other day.
I think they did. They played Bethel Park twice in one day, and I think the first one might have been 2-0. I didn't see the score of the other game.
I think one was 2-0, one was 1-0.
Crazy COVID times. There's Cantwell stepping in, winning the ball.
So winning
the tackle, I should say.
Clock winds down towards 4 minutes, and we have a
for St. Clair.
Peters Township 6-1 lead right now.
Christina Seifer steps up. Ball won by Abby Newpaver and out of bounds. Trapanato got a forearm to the face there for her trouble.
Gorey plays the ball out to Lopez, who plays the ball up to space for Ligori.
Ligori running on. Gilbert takes control, comes out of the back for St. Clair.
Gilbert's just so strong back there.
And St. Clair just out of gas at this point, Chris. 3 minutes left in the game. Had several girls that have been on there for the whole match. Emma Cantwell. Lily Lund for St. Clair. Oh, awkward bouncing ball in there. Zierden does a really nice job coming out of there strong, winning that ball. Here's Schweiger.
Finds Sarniak busting up the right flank. Ball taken away by Gilbert. Ella Newpaver puts a head on it. Lopez, nice little thigh on the ball to chip it over the attacking Panther. Schweiger plays the ball out of bounds off a St. Clair midfielder.
Minute 45 left in this one. Peters with the game against Baldwin and a possible game against Pine Richland that I think we both think will not end up happening here. And then the playoffs will start next Saturday. Expect to see both these teams in there. This ought to pretty much guarantee Peters a top 4 seed and a bye. So I don't expect that they will have a game next Saturday. They'll probably await the winner of somebody and somebody.
And then that game would be played here.
That game will be played at Peters Township Stadium here.
Zierden fights that off.
Strong play by Zierden.
Switches fields over to Lopez, who plays that up to Schweiger, who goes around her defender.
Schweiger still flying over there.
Tried to get around Gilbert, just a little too heavy of a touch. Rolls out of bounds for goal kick. 30 seconds remain.
Gilbert with her 67th goal kick of the day.
That's not wildly inaccurate either.
No.
Shows you the type of day that she's had.
10, 9, 8, 7.
Steve Evans
6,
counts
5,
it down here.
4, 3,
Final score from Peters Township. Peters Township Lady Indians 6, Upper St. Clair 1. For Chris Schweiger, this is Al Lopez. Chris will hopefully be here for a playoff game in 10 days or so.
Absolutely, absolutely. Highly unlikely I'll see you on Tuesday, but if anyone gets a red card on Monday, maybe that game does play.
Might have to get that game on.
So,
Thanks for joining us.